Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on, Ben? How's it going? Hey, Don's had a great show. I enjoyed that. I went live when he was on at first, so I was like, well, let me just go off. Figure a lot of people would be there. Hello, Bruce. How's it going? Welcome. I don't remember you being live before, but welcome. Hope you enjoy the content. Hope you enjoy the live. So there's two ways you can get involved on today's show. Figure out how to do Google Voice. To where it rings now. So if you'd like to just if you'd like to call in, the number's here. And if you would like to actually come on, I have a link right here. There we go. And you to come on. Either or. And I wanted to come on because I wanted to give, because I know since Patty is a subscriber, he said he was. I want to give him a chance before Army Texas News interview Friday to, I don't know, maybe give his 5 minutes before Army Texas does. If you would like to, actually calling him on live stream, then I was thinking, well, there's those pesky laws that would stop me from doing that. So I'm not. I'm having audio issues. Oh, that's not. Mm-hmm. Is it any better? How about now? Is it better? Is the audio better now? I'm glad. Um, not sure what's wrong with the audio. Let me try going out and then again. Hold on. Let's try. Okay, is it any better now? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the audio is any better now, is it? Is it still bad? I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's a connection. I don't know. All right, how about now? I know. I'm trying. Is it so bad? I just switched the microphone. Maybe it worked. I don't know. I'm saying something. Hey, what's going on? Can't hear me? Hello? Okay, cool. Good. All right, sweet. Great. I'm happy that worked out. I just had to switch the microphone, I guess. Something's wrong. Anyway, yeah, so hey, what's going on, Maggie? Welcome. Thanks everyone for, sticking through the technical difficulties. Okay, so yeah, but like I was saying, I wanted to give Patrick a chance to, you know, maybe have something to say before his before RB Texas comes on Friday. Because we know he is a viewer, he said so himself in one of my last streams. So I figured I'd give him a chance to call in. I put the number up for you guys. I put the stream where you can join the stream if you want to join in on the old conversation or whatever. And we'll see what happens. Let me turn on the ringer on so I can hear it. Okay, great. So, oh, look who it is. It's not News Patrick. What's going on, man? So, did you guys see what happened with Pink Camera Magic the other day? She got arrested at Leon Valley for just holding a sign outside. I thought that was pretty ridiculous, in my opinion. It was stupid because she wasn't doing anything horrible out there. She'll want to shine her stand up. I didn't see that. Patrick guys is pedo. Patrick's not a pedo from anything I've understood. Um, he hangs out with RB Texas News, who is a registered sex offender, and also his buddy uh, News Now Houston is also a registered sex criminal. So he seems to hang out with people who are, which I guess is forgiving of him. But then he goes on and says he doesn't know about RB Texas News. RB Texas News uh, assures me that he does know, and I think we all can see that he knows. Everyone knows he's lying. It's pretty stupid. Yeah, tell us a little about who got a fine. Oh yeah, pick up camera magic. Yeah, she got a fine. They took her in. It was pretty freaking ridiculous, man. It's like all she was doing is holding a sign. And I did a little research into Leon Valley because I thought, well, maybe it's just they don't want to deal with auditors. It turns out it's not just them. I mean, if you go to the Google review of Leon Valley Police Department, man, there's just all kinds of just negativity. It's not just about the police being filmed. They are going out giving tickets to people who don't deserve them. I mean, searching cars for no reason. It's pretty bad there. They really are a really bad police department, and it really does start at the top. And the chief is the biggest problem. Not only the police department, but a lot of the city council members. Also, I think like one got removed, and they're trying to get two more removed too. It's pretty bad. Yacht Line News are arrested while with RB. Really? Okay, interesting. Oh, that's that. Yacht Line is the old guy that goes with him, right? Serena's a bear claw away from losing a couple of digits off her left foot from the diabetes. Ah, I don't know. Maybe. Sup, Flash in the Pan? Pat is a weird little creep. He is definitely weird, especially how he always starts out with guys. That's like his trademark. Guys, I'm gonna need some help now. Guys, what's going on? I need money. It's pretty bad how he just asks for money all the damn time. And he's apparently not getting any money from YouTube because he's still waiting on a pin apparently. But who knows how true that is. So yeah. Yeah, so I want to talk about that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna find the thing while we wait for people who want to join or call. I'm gonna read some of the reviews from Google about Leon Valley because man, people are. It really is pretty freaking bad what some of these people fucking do. Let's see, where are we? Reviews. All right, so they average a 1.2 review. Oh, they actually got 1 or 2, 5, and 4 stars. Amazingly. Yep, I'm in a pickle, guys. Is another one, guys. There he is, guys. I need y'all to pay these tickets so I can stay out. And he still owes money, by the way. Many tickets. What's up, Blue Eyes? How's it going? All right, so let's read some of these reviews. All right, this one's from just watch all the bad interactions with independent press of the officers under Leon Valley have had over the past 2 years. It is very disturbing to view. They seize citizens' phones for simply recording in public areas. This is illegal search and seizure without a warrant and also a violation of the First Amendment of free press. These officers and whomever is in charge of them need to be disciplined and removed with better trained staff. I would agree with that. Then we have another one. All right, this is from somebody who actually went through, who's not an auditor or dealing with them. He gave 1 star. This is about 3 months ago. He says, "Most corrupt police department ever. I was handcuffed, car illegally searched, and provoked by 3 LV cops who pulled me over for my bicycle rack, blocking my license plate. I wasn't ticketed for anything nor arrested. They definitely tried that." And if you go through these, you'll see that a lot of these stoppings are because of license plates being blocked or anything. It seems to be their stop of choice. There's another one right under it. Was in town for a charity event, was leaving and got lost. I asked an officer for directions. He gave them to me, but then decided he would search my car because I was not from the city and he doesn't know me. Last time I ever come to this town or ever have an interaction with their tyrant police force. It would be funny if Patrick called in, wouldn't it? Pickle Smoocher. Guys, I'm Native American. Oh, Native American. He's from the Paypalese tribe. Someone banned you, Maggie? I need some assistance, guys. And then someone else said, received a red light ticket in the mail, even though they are banned in Texas. Dear Leon Valley Police Department, you can shove this ticket up your ass. No way in hell I'm paying it. And then I was in Leon Town. I would carry a gun, not for the citizens, but to protect myself against their police force. If Patty's Native American, I resign my heritage. Well, hold on. Maybe he's not from your tribe. What tribe are you, Patty? That way, maybe Flash can feel a little bit safer. As long as you're nowhere near him. Maybe you're from some weird tribe or something. I don't know. Let's see. I'm 17. I wish there was an option lower than 1. Why did I get a speeding ticket when I was going under the 20 miles per hour speed limit, about 17 miles per hour? I saw in my mirror that he was speeding up behind me to catch up to me. When he said he paced me, drove my exact speed, while he was pretty far away, they really are trying to hand out tickets to everyone they could. Then we got Chad Harper. Faggio is still in charge. That's one dirty cop. He realizes he works for us, right? We are his employer. He has no authority over anyone unless the law is broken. His wrinkled costume and tin badge does not grant him extra rights. Who cheats on an exam, by the way? LOL. Learn your rights, people. This corruption needs to be halted. I would agree. This is some stupid shit. What else we got? Patrick, it's not gay. It's not gay if you don't push back or make eye contact. That's a good one. Patty Pickles was born with a vagina. So, Pat, you never said what kind of not news, not Patrick. You never said what tribe you're from, bro. What's up? And what else we got? All right, here we go. I received a ticket from Officer Gregio, I think it's Glagio or Gregio, badge 556. And it was for display wrong, altered, obscured LP. I have a see-through LP cover that does not obscured, altered, or change the display of my LP. Normally, the officer informs you why you got pulled over. He did not do that. He only asked for a DL and insurance, and he came back with a ticket. I read the ticket, and I asked him if I can remove the cover right now. He said no because he cited me already. I'm a retired veteran with DV, LP, and I'll leave it at that. I'm going to fight this ticket and have some words for the Leon Valley PD. And if you all feel the same, come on, 22119 between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Strong in numbers. So I wonder what happened there. He didn't. There's no follow up. I'd be interested to see what happened. All right, so then why the run around to be able to contact impound services? Ridiculous. After reading the other reviews, I now understand why my vehicle was searched even though no warrant was shown. I now understand why I was handcuffed without being read Miranda rights, trying to get my vehicle out, and no one knows the phone number to the impound. I do, however, know the number to contact a detective, Jim Raymond Park, as well as a record services Leon Valley uses. All this after contacting the sheriff department in Leon Valley. Get it together, people. So as you can see, there's just, I mean, it's not just auditors who deal with these people. I guess the people are just getting tired of all the crap, not just from the police, but from, everything. What's going on, Laura? How are you doing? We're just talking a little bit about Leon Valley. Right? Yeah, it's a good question, Flash. I mean, who knows? Yeah, see, Bruce. Yeah, it's just they need to do something. Like I said, last night I was reading an article. Uh, two more city council members are probably going to be outed. They did one, I think it was like last month or something. They're out of control. They're one of the when people were saying Doe was one of the worst police forces out there. I was like, well, maybe they're being a little too narrow minded, but after seeing some of the stuff they do, I believe it. They're pretty freaking bad. Oh yeah, Laura, I'm a little bit too. Like this whole Leon Valley thing's been going on for a while. There's a couple of things there's a couple instances that I agree with Leon Valley Police on. Most of them are not. Like the first one was when the auditors went in and they burned a blue line flag. Now, not just with the fact that they burned a blue line flag, but they did it inside the lobby, well, inside the front door before inside the they went through the front door and they didn't go through the second door, but they're in that little, I'm not sure what the area is called, but they went in that area and they just started burning the flag. It's like, and they thought, oh, I'm going to burn your blue line flag. But they failed to realize that they're doing that in a public building. You can't start a fire in there. You're going to get arrested. And a lot of people are thinking, oh, they're mad because they're burning their blue line flag. No, I think they're mad because you're burning you're starting a fire inside a building, which is a safety hazard. So So I'm pretty sure that's what they got arrested for. And the other instance is with I'm not sure who this is from. Hold on, guys. What? Sorry. Hey, whoever called, can you call back? I don't know what happened there. Whoever called, try call back because it because right when I was going to answer it, they were gone. So if you try to call, go ahead and try and call back. That's major elfin safety. Where's our keeping it with the 3? Yeah, it is hard. Oh, hold up. Let's see. We have a voicemail. Who is it from? I will try to call them back. I'm gonna try and call you back, whoever called. So let's see if we can. Let's see. What's up, Tage? How's it going? Okay. Well, if you want to call back, go ahead and call back. Sorry, I didn't answer. Not much, Tage. Just kind of hanging out. We were talking a little bit about Leon Valley because they're pretty freaking bad guys. You have to keep in mind, Kenny, that the protesters got basically no support from the people in Leon Valley during the protest. The people that were shown to the viewers as locals were not locals. Oh, okay, see, legal. I didn't know anything about that. When I started getting into a lot of the stuff that was going on in Leon Valley, it had already happened. And like I was saying, all right. So the second thing I agree with the Leon Valley is what happened with what's his name, Texas Sheepdog. Not the fact that they went to his home, but when he was going in there with, he went in there with a rubber gun, from what I believe, and he was trying to make a point that the signs they had were unconstitutional, which I would totally agree with him on. But he's also failing to remember that it's a courthouse. Also, it is a courthouse. There's a small town. So, and then I was looking. There's a petition you can sign, and then the petition you can sign says that it's not properly. It's not properly. There's no signs up that say this is a courthouse. Yet anybody that's been following the whole Leon Valley thing with the cops knows that it's a courthouse, and that's why people can't go in there with cameras or guns. That's the whole point of it. So for him to not know that it's a courthouse, that's stupid. No, he was playing dumb there, and he went there with a rubber gun. He didn't go into a real gun because he realized in my opinion at least, he knew that he was wrong, and that's why he didn't go in with the rubber gun. Again, LOL. Not newspaper. They let you sweep the floor. Yeah, he did do a bad job. Showing your Freemason patty tattoo. Yeah, he isn't. Well, he claims to be a Freemason. I don't know if he really is. They tried to pass Dotline News and his wife off as locals. He's from Dallas area, I believe. Okay, see, I didn't know that. I watched the Justin Pulliam video he posted of the supposed the lost tape. And all of from the way it looked to me is the cops weren't doing anything wrong. Any activist that goes down there that was dealing with Leon Valley knows that they are. That was a courthouse. That was the whole thing. They told them they couldn't go in there. They told them it's a courthouse. You can't go in there, and they would all try and fight that. And it's like, well, come on. I mean, no. And I think at one point it was even said that a judge ordered that they couldn't go in there with cameras as well. Now, as corrupt as Leon Valley is, did a judge really say that, or is the chief just saying that to get these people to do what he wants? Oh, and then another thing, the whole fiasco with the fake press conference and then the arresting all of them, that was some bullshit too. I mean, they have just been doing foul things, and it's really, honestly, to me, it really is a surprise that this hasn't made national news broadcast, because this is some crazy stuff. Because it's not just the auditors; it's other people too. So I mean, it's not just them. This is a really corrupt police force in town. Yes, Maggie, it was great. What yes, Lego? Did you see my bowling video today? Not on. Yeah. So do you audit in Colorado? So they're flat a lot of areas. I don't do auditing. Oh yeah, okay. So I didn't know that, Denise. So some of their front areas have limited space. I notice now a lot of if you notice a lot of police stations now don't have a whole lot of space in them, public, at accessible space, which I think is gonna hamper auditors when they go. Oh, did you guys see that video where they put up all the for Auditing America, where they put up all the signs, because he keeps going back to that place. He like has an obsession, and he keeps going back to that one room that he said, "I'm gonna find out all of your information and I'm gonna put it on the internet." He keeps going back. I think he's been back there like 5, 6 times. He just will not stop going there. He's got like a hard on for that place. He just wants to, oh, I'm gonna exert my power, like he's He-Man or something. It's freaking ridiculous. Audit Bristol style. I could audit Bristol style. That's true. Maybe I'll try it sometime. They need to have walk up. Yes, I agree, Maggie. They do need to have walk up windows only. Oh yeah, that was great, Laura. That was freaking great when she was doing that, playing the music, making sure he doesn't get monetized. That was great. I'm wondering if people were calling them and telling them he's probably going to keep coming back, or they probably realized he was going to keep coming back when, well, he kept coming back. That was fantastic. He was so getting triggered over those signs. It was hilarious. That's why I decided to add the sad music. And I do realize now that it was an older video. I didn't realize it at the time, but I do now. So it wasn't really a reuniting of them. But still, I thought it was funny with the music. And then they get back together. And of course, Will was stating, wrong stuff as per usual. Will's been kind of quietly. He's been doing his own thing. I think they still support each other, but they're just kind of doing their own thing for some reason. He's been trying to do stuff with Bucket Boy. I can't get a handle on Bucket Boy. He doesn't do a whole lot. If he's recording anything, he doesn't ever post it. So I have no idea what's really the deal with him. He doesn't ever post any content. I keep looking on his channel to see if he posts anything. He sure doesn't. Orga Screen, yeah, it should, Stevie. I agree. It should be. It could be a great ringtone. As a matter of fact, oh yeah, you guys can get it, or uh, I could email it to people if they email me and they want it. I can see. It's a pretty small file, so if you guys want it, or you have to get it for yourself, it's not that hard to do. Another sex offender, yeah, and Soma, he's a freaking, he's just a trip, man. I'm getting tired of Soma. I'd love to interview him, but I already know that ain't gonna happen. I tried to go into one of his live streams. He was like, "Nope, not having any of your bullshit." I don't know if Patty deleted me or censored me or not. Uh, I should find out. I should go on one of his videos and say something and see if I can talk. I went into his Discord. I keep, every day I'll post something like, "Come on, Patty, let's talk. You have my voice number. Let's do this." And of course, he's not saying anything to me, but I'll keep waiting. I'll keep waiting, and hopefully he'll do it. Bucket Boy is Patty without a driver's license. Well, no, Bucket Boy isn't as loud and obnoxious. Well, no, he's as obnoxious as Patrick. He's definitely not as loud. And He's more annoying than Pat. Well, no, that's not true. I don't know. That's hard to say because they're both annoying in their own little way. But have you noticed that Bucket Boy's been on a short leash? Uh, he's not been allowed to do a whole lot of talking. Someone, wow, 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 would be a good. Yeah, it would. It would be a good ringtone. I've been blocked from Patty for months. Oh, I believe it. If Patty Pickles hasn't blocked you, you aren't getting out enough. Well, I don't comment on a lot of his videos. I don't really watch his videos all that much. I should start so I can start calling out the wrong shit that he does. But he doesn't. See, here's the thing about Patty. He doesn't try and tell the police what they're doing wrong. He sticks to, oh, I can film. Oh, don't worry about it. Blah blah blah. He doesn't try and go out of his way to cite. He doesn't cite laws or anything. So he's smart in that regard. So he doesn't get caught up in citing laws wrong. So he's smart in that. So I've not really been able to call him on to. Well, actually, that's not true. A lot of his older videos I could have really done some stuff on, but of course his channel got deleted and he's not uploading any old content, which is surprising because before his channel got deleted, all he was doing was re-uploading old stuff. But apparently he's done with that. Maybe he lost it all. That's probably what it was. I don't even know what Grinder is. What is Grinder? You're blocked from all the frauditors. Oh wow. Really? Even furry? So furry has you blocked, Vlad? I don't comment in furries either. The screen was so funny because he went. Oh, I just missed it. What is it? The screen was so funny because he went for cussing them out and screaming. Yeah, he did. It was pretty funny. I've seen 3 years ago a past video that was much worse. Oh, looks like we have a call. All right, let's see. Hello. All right, sorry about that, guys. Nope, we're back. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, computer was being stupid again. And sorry, I was trying to get back on while you were on, but it didn't. Denise called and she asked actually about she wanted to know about the TOS, and like I was telling her, I don't really think she was asking if the TOS is going to affect the auditors who are more potty mouth than the others. And from my understanding, it could possibly, but I don't think it is because unless they're if they're viable to YouTube, they won't touch them. And also, from my understanding, the new TOS is simply just a way. It was an update and to make it more reader friendly. And I was telling her the one thing that maybe the auditors would need to not auditors, but creators on YouTube would need to worry about is the deal that YouTube made with the government in regards to children's programming, because they just had to pay a huge fine for that, and now like all videos have to be uh, either labeled for kids or not for kids, and you could actually be fined up to like $41,000 per video if they think that you labeled it wrong and you did it maliciously. So it could get really expensive. The auditors aren't going to have an issue with that because honestly, the auditors aren't. It's not kid friendly content at all. So I don't think it's going to affect the auditors, but it could affect gaming channels, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'm still here. What's up, Desert? How's it going? Desert, what is your opinion on the whole YouTube, their new TOS, and also I think it's coming January 1st or something like that. The whole deal with is it Kafa or the children's crap that they're doing, where you have to either say that your content is kid friendly or not kid friendly, and you have to make sure you get it right. Kafka or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, convicted child molesters can run rampant. Yeah, they can. What is it? It's YouTube. Uh, yeah. Let's see. I know it's called. I still need to do that. I think I'm gonna set mine to just because I don't ever have any kid friendly content on my channel. So yeah, they just had a big old thing and everyone was all freaking out, especially the channels that are video game type stuff. Mouse touch older sister. No, that's funny. But terms of service. Really? Harassment policy. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Can you tell us about that, Ben? Or maybe you want to call in and tell us, or come in the stream? That'd probably be easier than trying to tell it on the here, because I had no idea about that. I'm gonna have to look that up now. I mean, I don't ever harass anybody, but it even to make it harder for them, I think would be great. Honestly, to me. Thank you, Bruce. Glad you enjoy. I can donate to my PayPal. But now, do you care if they get their parents' permission, or does it not matter to you, Patty? Does it not matter that they get their parents' permission or not, or are you okay with them not getting that? Eric Brandt enlisted in the Navy fraudulently. A lot of that could have been possible. To remember, a lot of people back in the day did just to be able to. My grandpa actually did. He went in when he was 17. He said he was 18, so he enlisted fraudulently too. I'm not sure what Eric Brandt did to do it fraudulently, but a lot of people back in the day did it because it was the thing to do. So I guess to me it would depend on what he fraudulently claimed to get into the military. Send me money now. PayPal my fine at Mr. Party Cakes. Patty Cakes. No, they got moments. They can donate if they want it because they got freedom. Oh, okay. Okay. You posting on the server? Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and look at that first. Thanks, Ben. I will go ahead and look and we can discuss that. Okay, guys, so we're going to read the new harassment policy and we're going to discuss together to see if it'll. Let's see. All right, here we go. An update to our harassment policy. So it says, over the last several years, we have worked to improve the way we manage content on YouTube by quickly removing it when it violates our community guidelines, reducing the spread of borderline content, raising up authoritative voices when people are looking for breaking news and information, and rewarding trusted creators and artists that make YouTube a special place. I don't know why I don't ever get rewarded. Do you ever get rewarded, Desert? I know, and I know we're pretty special. I think we're pretty special. We do a good job. Anyway, today we are announcing a series of policy and product changes that update how we tackle harassment on YouTube. We systematically review all our policies to make sure the line between what we remove and what we allow is drawn in the right place, and recognized earlier this year that for harassment, there is more we can do to protect our creators and community. Am I too far up? Yeah, I am. Oops. I am special. Thank you, Vlad. See, they would ask sex preference. Oh, well, yes, I'm reading it right now. Harassment hurts our community by making people less inclined to share their opinions and engage with each other. We heard this time and again from creators, including those who met with us during development of this policy update. We also met, they never invited me. You know, that's just rude. We also met with a number of experts who shared their perspective and informed our process, from organizations that study online bullying or advocate on behalf of journalists to free speech proponents and policy organizations from all sides of the political spectrum. We remain committed to our openness as a platform and to ensuring that spirited debate and a vigorous exchange of ideas continue to thrive here. However, we will not tolerate harassment, and we believe the steps outlined below will contribute to our mission by making YouTube a better place for anyone to share their story or opinion. Yeah, this is from YouTube, Google blog, so you guys can check it out. We've always removed videos that explicitly threaten someone, reveal confidential personal information. You know what? I don't know if that's so true that they remove stuff but confidential personal information. And if that were the truth, then wouldn't if that's true, then Auditing America could get in trouble if he posted all those people's crap like he threatened to do. Or maybe when Josh decided to, post all that stuff about his neighbor. I think he might be trans. Desert Center, yeah, his videos are great. Yeah, Maggie, 90% of YouTube is harassment. You're right. Moving forward, our policies will go a step further and not only prohibit explicit threats, but also veiled or implied threats. Ooh, that could affect auditors. This includes content simulating violence toward an individual or language suggesting physical violence may occur. Ooh, you think this will mess with Eric Brandt after I was watching Abe Balance's show, and his little temper tantrum? His temper tantrum could get him demonetized, couldn't it? Ooh, this is good. No individual should be subject to harassment that suggests violence. So happy fuck the police day might be a thing of the past, huh? Beyond threatening someone, there's also demeaning language that goes too far. Oh, here we go. To establish a consistent criteria for what type of content is not allowed on YouTube, we're building upon the framework we use for our hate speech policy. We will no longer allow content that maliciously insults someone based on protected attributes such as their race, gender expression, or sexual orientation. This applies to everyone, from private individuals to YouTube creators to public officials. That's going to be interesting. YouTube said I'm parody, not harassment for real. I played cat videos for my kittens last night. It was hysterical. I bet it was. They probably were looking at the screen like, oh my God, what is this? You're harassing those cats. Consequences for a pattern of harassing behavior. Something we heard from our creators is that harassment sometimes takes the shape of a pattern of repeated behavior across multiple videos or comments. Even if any individual video doesn't cross our policy line, to address this, we're tightening our policies for the YouTube Partner Program to get even tougher on those who engage in harassing behavior and to ensure we reward only trusted creators. Channels that repeatedly brush up against our harassment policy will be suspended by YPP, eliminating their ability to make money on YouTube. Demonetization. We may also remove content from channels if they repeatedly harass someone. If this behavior continues, we'll take more severe action, including issuing strikes or terminating a channel altogether. And YouTube is a private company, so whatever they deem to be harassment will be great, and they don't have to worry about uh, First Amendment type violations or anything because they are a private company. All right, so addressing toxic comments. We know that the comment section is an important place for fans to engage with creators and each other. At the same time, we heard feedback that comments are often where creators and viewers encounter harassment. This behavior not only impacts the person targeted by the harassment, but can also have a chilling effect on the entire conversation. I don't know. I think this is to you, Patty. To combat this, we remove comments that clearly violate our policies. Over 16 million in the third quarter of this year. Specifically due to harassment. The policy updates we've outlined above will also apply to comments, so we expect this number to increase in future quarters. Address may be a no-no also. Yeah, I think so. Had a channel removed and all the information I cited was through public records request. My suggestion, even when it can be found through public records, is not to show a full birthday or a full SSN. Yeah, I think that's really good advice. I think the FTP type channels have a lot to worry about with this policy change. Yeah, I think so. I think you're absolutely right, Ben. All right. Beyond comments that we remove, we also empower creators to further shape the conversation on their channels and have a variety of tools that help. When we're not sure a comment violates our policies, but it seems potentially inappropriate, we give creators the option to review it before it's posted on their channel, which is true. I sometimes don't even notice there's some that are being reviewed. I don't really delete any comments unless they're like, racist or sexist or something. Results among early adopters were promising. Channels that enabled the feature saw a 75% reduction in user flags on comments. Earlier this year, we began to turn the setting on by default for most creators. Yeah, it's on for me. I haven't turned it off. I didn't realize I could. We've continued to fine-tune our systems to make sure we catch truly toxic comments, not just anything that's negative or critical, and feedback from creators has been positive. Last week, we began turning this feature on by default for YouTube's largest channels with the site's most active comment section, and will roll out to most channels by the end of the year. To be clear, creators can opt out, and if they choose to leave the feature enabled, they still have ultimate control over which held comments can appear on their videos. Alternatively, creators can also ignore held comments altogether if they prefer. All of these updates represent another step towards making sure we protect the YouTube community. We expect there will continue to be healthy debates over some of the decisions, and we have an appeals process in place if creators believe we've made the wrong call on a video. What's up, Jive? YouTube is essentially committing suicide. Better get a BitChute if you don't have one already. I don't have a BitChute. I don't even have a backup channel. I should probably make a backup channel just in case something happens. Fun fact, free speech lives on BitChute. Maybe I'll have to look into BitChute. Hey, my two beagles. All right, as we make these changes, it's vitally important that YouTube remain in a place where people can express a broad range of ideas. and will continue to protect discussion on matters of public interest and artistic expression. We also believe these discussions can be had in ways that invite participation and never make someone fear for their safety. We're committed to continue revisiting our policies regularly to ensure that they are preserving the magic of YouTube while also living up to the expectations of our community. Matt Halpern, Vice President, Global Head of Trust and Safety. So it looks like it very well could possibly affect the auditing community, at least the more negative, the more outrageous channels, I should say. So that's going to be interesting. What do you guys think? You guys think it's going to affect the channels as well? I do want to be cool, Flash, so I'm probably going to do it. So is BitChute like YouTube? I'm assuming. Not a kid. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know nothing about BitChute either. So yeah, I think it's going to affect a lot of stuff. It's they're making a lot of changes. YouTube is I think they're getting tired of because they were it looked like they're turning a blind eye to a lot of things that are happening, and they're getting in trouble for doing that. And now they're just what they're doing is they're actually passing blame to the creators, especially with this whole deal they made where they had to pay like what was it like some big figure, like something like multi-billion dollars to the government for fines, and now they're passing it off to creators saying, well, now you need to make sure that your videos are labeled properly. We'll try and help you do it, but if we don't do it, it's up to you, and you're gonna get fined. We're not gonna get fined, which it's not. Which is like, wow, guys. So a lot of people were scared about that, and now with this, it'd be interesting to see. And it didn't say when it goes into effect. Do you know, Ben? Do you know if it's going in? If it's already in effect now, or is it going into effect soon? Maybe we do need another YouTube. The auditor channels have probably caused them many. Oh, I'm sure they have. Definitely. There have been a few channels criticizing the first AA who puts content on BitChute to avoid strikes or termination by TOS. Some of these people do not like transparency. Okay. I'm not looking at BitChute. Do you have a BitChute that you're sitting on, or do you not have one yet? Are you? And if you don't, do you plan on getting one? Report every Auditing America video from now on. So you just report him just to report him, just to see if you can get him. I don't know if he can get removed, man. He's like earning YouTube some fucking dough. Unfortunately, because he's one of the more popular auditors out there, and he's not even one of the most prolific. But somehow he's just one of the most popular. It's pretty weird. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about doing it too. Now that I think about it, do you have a backup channel just in case something happens to yours? Because everyone keeps telling me I should get a backup channel, and I haven't yet. But I'm thinking about it because just in case. Serious note, yes, you can say pretty much anything you want on BitChute. It's like YouTube before they started sucking off your dick. Oh, that's funny. But they don't have but yeah, so but the auditors that are putting it on BitChute are probably doing it for the activist's sake because BitChute, I'm sure, is not monetized, right? So they're not going to earn any money posting anything to BitChute. So I guess they're basically just going to be doing a lot of PayPal crap. Oh, you can actually make. Oh, so you can make money there. Yeah, Patty, you hear that? Oh, this is your backup channel. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's interesting. I'll have to look into it, but definitely going to make a backup channel just in case. And Patrick likes to watch my channel and waiting to. He probably hovers his mouse over the report button, like, come on, I'm gonna report, gonna report. I'm pretty sure that also went into effect today since it wasn't updated. Okay, cool. Well, that's gonna be interesting. I didn't. Did you get it? Did you get an email about that? I haven't checked my email, so I don't know if I got an email about it. Let me see. I'm not sure. Maybe I did. I got an email about the whole TOS and the other thing they did, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything for this. Let's see. No, no, didn't get anything. Oh well, I know about it now, so I don't worry about it. That stuff doesn't affect me much. There isn't AdSense on BitChute, so there's no freedom, guys. Desert Maker Channel, Desert Sentinel Alive. There you go. You found it out on Faster. Okay, cool. Okay, well, now we know, and maybe it'll be maybe it'll cut down on some of the bullshit that's going on. Name her Doomed. Doomed Raw. So, Patty, did you clean up your apartment? Did you run a vacuum over it? Please tell me you did. Would be fun watching them squirm like an ant under a magnifying glass, right? That would be pretty funny. I like that one. They were going to post that for a little bit. That's going to be a beautiful child, Pat. She's going to be called Harlot. It's a family name. That's a good one. That is a good one. Harlot Roth. So when you marry Selena, Patrick, are you going to take her last name? Or is she going to take your last name? Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hey, what's up? I could be. Welcome. All the new people, if you want to go ahead and join me on the panel. We can have a panel if you guys want. So, Harlot Pay Pellet. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, yes. Oh, if only he would actually do that. That would be so fucking funny. That would be so hilarious. Is Selena's name Herrera? So it would be Patrick Herrera. Doesn't have the same ring to it as Patrick Roth. I don't know. Harlot Pepalita Herrera. You know what? If he goes with her last name, it would sound more exotic. Harlot Pepalita Herrera. It would sound more sound better, except just Roth. You know? I've never had to shoot him. And they are going to need some donations for the wedding and the honeymoon and the first 5 years of marriage. Yeah, because I don't think either one. I don't know if either one of them works. I'm sure he's came in at one point. He might not be in now, but I'm sure he's been in at least for a couple minutes. Yeah, they're gonna need all kinds of donations. Oh yes, the baby shower. Can't forget the baby shower. Hey, why don't you call in, Patty? Come on, Patty, call in. News not now, Patrick. Come on, let's have a conversation about. Let's have a wedding conversation. You can tell us all about your plans for the wedding. Call in, news not now, not news, Patrick. Let's have a let's have a little talk about your wedding plans. You can have the platform to ask for more money. I mean, it could be good. It could be fun. Call in or who's going to be the godfather? Good old Dave Warden. Mention with a fraud. I have it on good source that he's still alive. He seems pretty alive to me too. I don't know. So what was the name of your was it just Desert Sentinel before you got Desert Sentinel is dead? That makes sense. It's pretty loud here at KFC in Woodward. That's okay. Everyone's loud. It's just like Walmart. First miscarriage power wash. So hey, not news, Patrick. Why is Selena is more of a auditor than you are? I've actually seen video to where you try to beg her not to go to stop to answer the cops' questions, where you already answered them, and then you end up telling them her name. She ended up going to jail. Well, you didn't because you caved in. You cave in a lot, Patty. Why do you cave in so much? You shouldn't cave in so much, Broseph. Yep, I've been hearing that he's not on the road. I've been hearing that he's gambled a lot of money away. And this Friday, I wanted to go live with RB Texas News. I gave him the option to we can either do a pre-recorded interview or a live interview. Out of respect, I gave him the choice, and he decided he wanted to do a pre-recorded interview. I would like to do it live, but he didn't want to, so we're just going to do a pre-recorded one. And it's going to be happening Friday morning time for me. So more than likely, I'll have it posted probably late afternoon Friday. Hopefully before 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully I can get it done and edit it down and all that before 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see what happens there. But if I don't get it uploaded by Friday, it'll definitely be uploaded Saturday. So I'm gonna shoot for Friday, and I'm gonna be asking a lot of you guys questions. And if you guys have any other questions you would like answered, go ahead and you can either leave them. You can leave them in. You can leave them in the comments here, or you can leave them in the comments for the video talking about his talking about the interview. Got a few already, and it's gonna be interesting. He's gonna have a lot of stuff to say about Patrick. He's gonna talk about how he does auditing, and he's gonna do something. And he already has done something that other auditors I've never seen an auditor do. So uh, you guys are gonna be it's gonna be pretty cool. Something Josh Abrams would never do. It's something Auditing America would never do. It's definitely something Will Turbot would ever do. He thinks he's just the smartest thing ever. And we've definitely proven that that's not true. He's a lot smarter. He thinks he's a lot smarter than he is. That's pretty true. Guys, I'm out here on the road in the park in Buffalo, right next to the Glory Hole. That's good stuff. That's funny. Back to work. AFK is still listening. Okay, cool. Ha ha ha. Squirm Patty. Those videos are from the park in Buffalo, Oklahoma. When he says he's on the road, last one is no exception. What do we got? The website carrying. I can totally picture Patrick as a glory hole. I could too. That's funny. Poor Patrick. I don't think he's ever gonna do an interview with me. Unfortunately, I wish he would, but I don't think he has the balls to do it because he would, like people are saying, he wouldn't be able to control the narrative. So, he just wouldn't do it. But RB Texas said he will, and maybe after he sees that I'm not just going to attack RB Texas, because I'm not. Uh, Hopefully, he will see that, hey, you can have a conversation with me as long as he doesn't lie and he doesn't try and pull one over on me. We can have a decent conversation. Now, I don't know about you guys. You guys might have some choice words for him. I'm sure you will. And you'll have some hard hitting questions, as I will. And I'm sure you guys are wanting to know some stuff that, he said a lot. Guys, Earl taught me about hole saws and bathroom walls. We practice. That's horrible, Patty. That's horrible. That's just wrong. Shouldn't say stuff like that. Maybe Patty is a lot lizard. Maybe Maggie. That could be true. It might very well be the case. What's up, Jive? How's it going? Anybody that's new and would like to come on in, you're more than welcome. We could, yeah, I know, right? I know I'm dreaming, Maggie. I know he's going to lie and lie and lie. But, you know, maybe we can catch him on opposite day where instead of lying, he tells the truth. You know what I mean? Maybe we can get him some of that truth serum. What is it? I can't remember what it's called, but we can get him some of that truth serum. I'm not MIA. I'm here. Can nobody hear me? No sound? No sound? Okay. Well, Jai was just saying I was MIA, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, cool. Well, at least you can hear me. Okay. Is it? It's not breaking up or anything, is it? Okay, cool. Good, 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 good. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the whole Leon Valley situation. I really think they need to do something about the whole police station because it's just really sad. All the things that happen out there, and I usually try and look at it from a police standpoint for the most part. But in that situation, there's not a whole lot you can say the police are doing right in that situation. They're doing the wrong thing a lot of times, and not just with the auditors. It seems, as you saw earlier in the broadcast, we were reading off some stuff that they were doing to other civilians. So this isn't strictly to people with cameras. This is just for people in general. And apparently, they really like to target license plates. Apparently, to be their cash cow for tickets, I guess. And they like to legal search, impound, give people to run around. Yeah, they are. They're trying to be consistent, and I guess you can give them that. They're trying to be consistent, but still, it's not right. And I'm surprised that it's been able to go on this long. I mean, what we were in the year 2019. This is going on in 2017, maybe 2016, and it's still going on without a whole lot of change. I mean, this guy needs to be removed from power. Seriously. So I don't know exactly how it comes to police chief. I believe is it like a sheriff? Are they voted in? Everyone's going to teach Patty how to change factors. Yeah, I'm not sure if police chiefs are voted in like the sheriffs. But if they are, then how does he keep getting voted in? Is he like doing like a Putin sort of thing? It's like, maybe people don't like him, but he's like rigging the vote, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe it's just he's police chief until, because I'm not sure if it's a public official job. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's a publicly voted job like the sheriff is. If it is, then someone needs to run against him, and someone needs to bring up all this bull crap that's been going on and get him out. Lake Havasu jail is just outside electrical fence. They do what they can. All for posting addresses and phone numbers. They can take names in cases. That's a lie. Vlad, the only thing Earl can teach anyone is how to rape. Uncle Earl, hello, Vlad and Vlad. Oh, that's some funny stuff, guys. Oh, so wait, who's playing football tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, so I can't remember who's playing. Niners won though. That's what's up. And Seahawks lost, so I'm still jazzed about that, at least until next week. Where we have the Rams who just destroyed the Seahawks. We beat them once, so I'm pretty sure we can beat them again. But that was kind of scary what they did to the Seahawks. But then again, we did kill them when we played them, so maybe we don't have anything to worry about. Hey, why did Earl bring zip cups for a babysitting kid? That's a good question. Why did he do that? Oh man, this is funny stuff. So, what else would you guys like to cover while we're here? Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Maybe discuss? Maybe a different auditor. Who are some auditors that I haven't covered that need to be covered, guys? There we go. That's a good question. Who are some auditors I have not covered that deserve to be covered? SGV. Okay, I'll look in here. I did okay, Minnesota Guardian. I'll do some more on Minnesota Guardian. And SGV, okay. No, it's Wednesday, Maggie. Well, at least here it's Wednesday. I don't know where you are, but it's Wednesday. Oh, I saw my analytics. I actually have somebody that's watching from South Africa. I don't know how many people, but I think it's just one person, but I was interested. Like, oh, hey, look, I got somebody from South Africa. Cool. Do you know? Yeah, I'm against it press. I did one of my first videos was on him. I like him. He's pretty good, actually. I think he's a decent auditor, in my opinion. What happened with those 4 felony charges Cameto had for larceny? He has a court case coming up within the next couple of days for the. It's not for the larcenies. It's for the jail incident. Justin Pulliam, but he doesn't know what an auditor is. He says, you know, Justin Pulliam says that, and so does uh, Chief Jones. Chief Jones also claims to not know what it. And Chief Jones also claims there are no sovereign citizens as well. So he's an interesting bird himself. Did you ever stop to think that the people of that county vote him in because he doesn't tolerate auditor games? It might be. You know what? You're right. It might be. This is true. Then we lie. He might. That might be the case. You might be right there. But but if you notice, it's not just the auditors that are being affected by him. Just people going through town are being targeted for wrong things. Or I want you kids to get in my pocket and grab those shiny new quarters. Keep getting interrupted to view a new person with SUV reportedly arrested in Baldwin Park, California. Need to review it and see what happens. Hey, cool. So SUV's got somebody new, huh? That'll be interesting. All right, so far we got SGV News, want some more Amagassett Press, Minnesota Guardian, and Justin Pulliam. But Justin Pulliam doesn't really do a whole lot of. Okay, I know I understand that, Susan. But yeah, I mean, I agree. He doesn't mess around with the auditors. I totally agree with you on that, which is fine and dandy and all. But yeah, so it is voted in position. Okay. Well, then obviously, yeah, the people do like him. Obviously, if he's being voted in like a sheriff or whatever. So. Yes, that is why I'm asking. I haven't heard anything about the charges. More felonies for hotel. She seems pretty carefree. What happened? She does seem really carefree, but she does have court coming up. Honestly, if you ask me, I think she's doing something to keep her mind off of it. She's with Billy Bags. Would I be surprised if she didn't show up for court? I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully she does, so it doesn't turn worse for her. I'm trying not to keep track of what they're doing because I try to watch some of their videos. They're just too out there, and they're not really doing anything that's within what I do with my videos now. She's not really into the whole auditing community anymore. She kind of, once Josh was in jail and whatever happened between them, she left the constitutional arena completely. And now she's in, I don't even know what you would call what they're doing now. Billy Bags. No clue. That guy's just weirdo. So I don't even know. All right, so Casey Cameron Boy, current cancer is a douche that needs called out. Yeah, I did a video on him. I do plan on doing more stuff on him. So definitely look out for that, legal. Disorderly product news. Okay. We're looking at him too. I suppose she's here to go to jail for being a thieving skank. Yeah, I'm sure she will. Justin came from an upper middle-class family. It was a big deal with the Republican leadership during college. Don't remember which university he went to. It is searchable. Okay, thanks for that, Desert Sentinel. Yeah, I heard he was a big kind of deal in the Republican Party. I heard you're the second person that's said that, or maybe you said it before. But yeah, I just don't care for her anymore. She's in, Texas A&M big man on campus. Oh, that's where he went? Yeah, and I also heard Patrick actually had a big falling out with Damon Chief Jones apparently over some stuff. I don't know the rundown on that, but I did hear that they because I did see a bunch of videos on Damon's website that Earl and Patty are on. I still see Earl on some of his videos. We don't see Patty, so apparently there's some sort of falling out between the chief and Patrick. And on one of Justin Pulliam's videos, I actually saw him kind of call out Patrick too. So Patrick is really running low on defenders, friends in the auditing community. He apparently had quite a few people on his side at one point, but he ends up pissing them off or doing them wrong or something. It seems to be a pattern with it. David Chief Jones did a video talking down on me because I tried to hump up on us back and pop his back. I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen chiropractic. Joe, yeah, I agree. Jones is a big time sovereign citizen. I find him often in the sovereign citizen channels and guru channels and the conspiracy theory channels. Yeah, you could just watch some of his videos. You could tell he's a total sovereign citizen. And then he also claims that there are no such thing as sovereign citizens and stuff. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. He's weird. That guy he's a strange bird. I watched that vid, Patty. I haven't seen that vid. I'm gonna have to look it up. I know they used to PayPal beg for PayPal together. So does anyone know what happened? Why did they really fall out though? I'm sure it had nothing to do with, trying to I don't think it really had something to do with chiropractic. Or did it really? That'd be interesting. You did that against his will. You should never do anything like that against anyone's will, man. Let's try this again. Wasn't being stupid. There we go. Justin's cool, but I would have picked any other color than red for that rug. Is that real? Yeah, I'm curious why they broke up too. Flash, I have no idea why. All right, Maggie, you too. Enjoy the rest of your night. The back accident really happened, and Patty wouldn't get him a wheelchair, so David had to rent a car and drive home alone. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. Gotta go, but first, can you do an excellent job of being bipartisan? Something I am unable to do with these terrorist auditors. Hats off to you. I try to be, man. I mean, but some of the things they do really pisses me off. So sometimes I can't, but sometimes I try to be. I'm gonna try and be bipartisan and fair to RB Texas. So don't hate me for it. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be yelling down his throat at the interview. Um, I'll leave that to you guys in the comment section if that's what you choose to do. He did agree to come on, so I think it's only fair that I am a good host and I try and remain non-judgmental and fair, at least in regards to his past. Now, in regards to what he's doing with Patrick and the auditing thing, that's a total different story. But I will be more respectful in regards to his past, just because he did agree to the interview. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna hit him hard, and it's gonna be glorious. And I hope you guys catch it. I hope you guys watch it, and I hope you guys ask more questions so we can really get him on some stuff and find out what we want to find out. Maybe ask questions of different auditors. Maybe ask some questions that you would ask a different auditor to him, just to see the auditor's opinion on it. Because we will finally have an auditor that is willing to ask answer questions. How often do we get that? And someone won't answer questions. Mr. Abrams never answered questions. Will won't answer questions. Patty won't answer questions. Uh, I doubt Hydro's community watch and answer questions. I tried to get Extra Good Citizen on. I don't know what happened there. He's not really contacting me anymore, so he doesn't want to answer questions. So apparently, he seems to be the only one that is okay to answer questions. He's not trying to hide anything. So let's get him on some of this stuff. Can you call 911 for wellness check? Put your vest on. My license plates are property of the state. Okay. He might flash. He might. It's true. Now for a wellness check, put your vest on. Why don't you come on in, Jive? You talk. I don't know. I don't know if you have a problem with me because I'm not. I don't understand what that. Are you just joking or I don't know. Either way, you can come on in and we can talk for a little bit if you want. I'm all down to have a conversation. Or maybe. Oh no, there it is. I don't know why this thing is so stupid. It keeps saying it's not sharing my link. But then it does. Anyway. Well, if nobody's going to come on in, I'm just going to go ahead and end this now. And make sure you guys check in for Friday. I'll have a video for tomorrow. And probably auditor bits, I'm not sure. Or I might have something new. I'm working on something new. See what happens. And then Friday, we have the interview. And then Sunday, we have the big panel show with Jill Kaiser. A Balance will join us, and whoever else wants to. So make sure you tune into that. And then, of course, later on Sunday, there's going to be an all-new Bristol crew show. So it looks like it's going to be a very cool Sunday, busy Sunday for YouTube. Hope you guys are at least able to catch part of my show. Hope you guys are able to catch part of Bristol's show. If you want to join the show, like I said, everyone is more than welcome to. Is Rick Crew Patty's dad? I have no idea. I only saw Rick Crude in oh, you are. Oh, you must be a Patrick fan. Okay, that's cool. Well, hey, why don't you call in? Yeah, you can come in and we can defend Patrick. Barry Crude is my biological father. That's funny. Okay, guys, but good seeing you. Good talking. Good stream, and see you guys later. New video tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace.